Hi, my name is Elena Johnson.
Hi Tribe, my name is Leasia. I am one half of Blume Media, so I am the co-producer and co-founder.
Hello everyone, I'm Tia. I'm 28 years old and I love storytelling and the art of the written word. I'm incredibly honored to be sharing space with you all.
So my first question.
What's your story?
What's my story? I quite honestly hate this question.
I was born and raised in Chesapeake, Virginia. I went to public school for most of my upbringing, like early academic life. My favorite color is blue, and I'm super excited to be hosting this season.
I don't know. Where should I start? What's my story?
So if I were to introduce myself in terms of who I am today, I'd say I'm a bit of an explorer, or in a search for peace and purpose and joy. I'd say for me right now, the human condition means honestly being confused and overwhelmed and overstimulated a lot of the time, but I'm determined to make peace with my condition and to find joy in my condition being the human condition.
I'm an evolving woman, and I'm sure I will be until the day I die. I'm at that point in my life where I can envision for myself the woman I want to become, and I am doing everything I can to become that woman. Pretty far from that, pretty far from her. It's okay. You know, I just kind of came to terms with who she is. Little by little, I am hacking away at myself and really perfecting is a strong word, but you know, I'm getting to that place where I am that woman.
5 words to describe me: thoughtful, sleepy, emotional, easygoing, and sometimes hypercritical of myself.
5 words to describe myself. Yikes. Might be one. No, I'm just kidding.
I'd say intentional, self-centered, intellectual, perceptive, and intense.
Okay, let me start this question over. Okay. 5 words to describe myself. First one, passionate. I am obsessive. I'm very introspective, super sarcastic. It's honestly my love language. So, 5th word to describe myself. I'm a control freak. But I am working on that. I would say that's a word to describe myself right now. But I don't intend on always being a control freak.
How would you describe your relationship with collective grief and trauma?
I would describe my relationship as subliminal because, like, growing up, I frequently saw tragedies being reported on, but I was never, like, directly impacted. Like, just thinking about, like, the 2008 recession or, like, the upward trend in, like, certain gun violence instances, or even, like, COVID-19, like the pandemic. Like, I feel like there's always been, like, things happening, but it's never really come to my front door in, like, a direct way.
Non-existent consciously. I, for the most part, disassociate myself quite often from some of the things that are happening around me, just because I noticed that I am super empathic and I can take on so much of the world's problems that it drowns me. Subconsciously, I would say it is an intrinsic part of who I am. The things that we experience as a collective influences the way I operate, regardless if I know that's true or not.
At this point in my life, I feel particularly sensitive to the tragedy that exists in the world and that is inherent in the human condition. You know, I'm trying to make meaning out of so much suffering, but it can certainly make one a bit of a nihilist. In the past couple of years, I've been both on the giving and receiving end of mental health services, and so I have a pretty intimate picture of how challenging this time has been for a lot of people, and it's really hard, and I hope to be a light in the midst of all of it.
Next question. What's something you hope to gain this season? I hope to gain a voice. Maybe what I'm really trying to say is a distinct voice. I think I can kind of embody the voice of like a lot of different people that I speak to at times. I take on like a lot of their thoughts and their opinions and their ideas. And I think this season will, one, push me to speak about things that I'm not always comfortable talking about, or I don't ever talk about. And so it would, in a way, definitely help me find my own voice.
What's something I hope to gain this season is more experience engaging in nuanced conversation and just being more open-minded to hearing different people's perspectives.
Personally, I hope to feel connected, an opportunity for intellectual stimulation, and an opportunity to exercise and strengthen my empathy. Hoping to also feel purposeful in this space. I hope to feel like we've created a space where other people will feel seen and heard, that even if it's just one person, someone walks away feeling stimulated, inspired, or encouraged by what we're doing.
Thank you all so much for joining us. We look forward to diving into some powerful stories
and engaging in meaningful discussion this season.
We can't wait to explore, learn, and grow together.
Our first book club discussion will be airing soon.
So if you want to join in on the discussion, hard and digital purchase options are listed in the description box below.
Your viewership means so much to us.
To further support this channel, please like and subscribe. We also love to hear from you, so leave a comment below.
Thank you so much, tribe. Join us next time.
There's always room for you here.
Journey well.